Hello, everybody. You see, we're missing someone. I'll tell you why in just a second. So what have we missed? Let me go up here and scroll up here. Let me see. So we got Sandra. Looks like Sandra was here first. We got Grandma's Homemade.
Howdy.
We got Amanda. Let's see. Well, I'm relaxing. Went on vacation last week. Now I have to rest. I understand that. Hey, there's Rhonda. Let's see. Hey, JC. Hey, Cindy from sunny South Florida. Okay. Now, while we are huffing and puffing, and Chris more than me, Rebecca called. Hey, Kathy. Rebecca called and she says, hey, what you doing? I said, what do you want?
What do you want?
She said, nothing. That's all right. I said, what you want, Becca? And she needed me to keep the kids for her because she had to do some junior auxiliary stuff. Oh, let's see. Y'all match. Oh, do we match? Oh.
I planned that.
Yeah, he's complimenting my outfit. Complimenting it. Okay. We have 12 people on here. Let me tell you about the cold weather, Amanda. Today.
What?
Today. I go to, and I made a video of it. It'll be up whenever I do my weekly tidbits. Yeah. So I go to take Mother to the doctor. Now, I did not look to see really what she was wearing. I did stop by the nurse's station, sign her out, and I said, can I get a Band-Aid? Because, you know, she's got that little place she picks on her arm. And so I get a Band-Aid and I cover it up, still not thinking that it's a short sleeve shirt she's wearing. Didn't even register, but the sore is right here. So obviously it is a short sleeve shirt. We get to the doctor. Now, this doctor's appointment is one that I haven't taken my mother to in 2 years. Now, I am totally stressed about that because y'all know me. Y'all know my siblings. Y'all know the grandkids. Even Chris has taken Mother to the doctor's appointments before. Somebody will take Mother to her appointments. Now, when Mother moved into the nursing home, the only thing I can figure is this doctor that we had today was not part of the Hattiesburg Clinic. He's a specialist, and he's not part of the Hattiesburg Clinic. Well, apparently when it come time for Mother's appointment, she was already in the nursing home. Well, I didn't get notified, and they had 2 old numbers, one for Mom and one for my sister. Well, my sister hadn't had that cell phone in quite some time. So we never were notified. If Mother got a phone call and answered it, she didn't tell us about it. But chances are Mother's phone was dead or broken or lost. So the other day when I took Mother to the urologist for, just a yearly checkup for kidney stones, the doctor asked me something about, pressure in her eyes. Were you crying?
No, I'm getting stuff off of me from Cliff.
He's been outside playing with Cliff. He is worn out. But so anyway, that doctor asked something about pressure in her eyes. And that's when it clicked on me. I hadn't seen an appointment for this doctor in quite some time. So I call my sister, because remember, I take some, Carla takes some, Billy takes some, Chris, the grandkids, everybody takes turns. And I call my sister and I said, has anybody taken Mother to the eye doctor this year? And my sister said, well, I did Dr. Richardson, and that's Mother's primary eye doctor. I said, what about the other doctor, the specialist? And nobody had taken Mother. So I call up there. Soon as I know it, I call up there and I tell them what has happened, and I make an appointment. So thankfully we got in today. And my mother, the first room we go in, is a tiny, tiny room. And it is a just a workup room. You know, let me see your list of medicines. Did you bring your medicines? I brought a list because the nurse's office gives us a list. And so the nurse is proceeding to put, you know, all 450 medications down in the chart because we have to become a new patient again. And I mean, a new old patient, but everything has to be redone. And my mother gets to looking in that room and she says, they got you in a dungeon here, don't they? This is the tiniest room I've ever seen. This is tiny. How do you like being in this tiny room? And the lady says, the nurse says, well, it is little, but I do have some little music playing and the little birds playing in the background to kind of lively it up. So anyway, it wasn't 2 minutes. You know what my mama says? I can't stand that music. Where is that coming from? She said, this is horrible. This got music I can't stand. It's such a tiny room. Does it even have a window in here? And the lady said, this is right behind you. She said, well, it's just creepy in here. That's Mother's new word, is creepy. It's creepy. Everything's creepy. I don't know who said that word, but now that's Mama's favorite word. So anyway, we go to the next room. And I have to wait in the waiting room next to Mother. But Mother is in there getting all the eye tests done. You know, she gets some sort of injection. Yeah, and I guess you can see the stuff in your eyes. So anyway, I'm out in the waiting room and it's got a lot of people in there because this is a specialist and he's really, really good. And we're thankful to have him. And Mother comes out. She sits down and she starts looking at the TV and she looks at me. She said, boy, this room is creepy in here. I said, Mother, I said, it's just the waiting room, you know, and everybody's got their eyes dilated by this time.
Yeah, they keep it probably dim in there where your eyes were.
And she started watching the TV and she said, they got that on a loop, don't they, Vicki? Because I just watched that last time I was here.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. She said, they got that on a loop because I just watched that. And she's cold and she's shivering. Now, back out in the first waiting room, somebody saw she was shivering and they let her borrow her jacket. And I thought that was very, very sweet. Mother was very thankful. So we come to the new room and then somebody sees Mother shivering and I look like, you know, elder abuse. And because Mother's in a short sleeve shirt and it's, you know, 60 degrees in here. And so another lady gives Mother her little jacket and we go on to the next room. And I guess it was, I don't know. We got there and she said, it's cold in this place. She said, I'm fixing to have to ask for some hot chocolate. She said, they're going to think I'm crazy asking for hot chocolate. Who is the person who wants to be cold in here? And the nurse said, it's the doctor. Well, it's too cold in here. And of course, now she don't remember this conversation. A few minutes later, she said, it's cold in here. And I just have to laugh. I laughed all the way up until the moment the doctor came in and said, we're going to give your mom a shot in the eye. And you know what? It wasn't funny anymore. I don't do eyeballs. Y'all know I don't do eyeballs and I don't do teeth. The dentist and the eyeballs. And so I have to keep explaining to Mother, they're going to give you a shot in the eye because, you know, you've got a little bit of pressure and a little bit of leakage because it's, you know, diabetes. And she looked at me and she said, what? I thought, oh, this is going to be fun. It's going to be real fun. So a few minutes later, everyone's going out, check with the insurance, make sure insurance pays for it, and to make sure they get everything ready. And they come back in, and I tell Mother, said, Mother, now they're going to have to give you a shot in your eye. What? So we do that like 5 times. Because if I don't keep telling her, I don't want them to come in there and start, poking. And so right when the doctor came in and everybody's ready, we got a doctor on this side, a doctor on this side, and a nurse, and I'm over here almost throwing up in the corner. And I said, Mother, remember now, they're going to give you a shot in your eye, okay? What? Anyway, that doctor, he takes that syringe and he puts a little fluid, he pushes it through the air, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting lightheaded. And I was like, of all the people, I'm the one that should not be in the eye doctor's appointment because I can't do it. So anyway, the doctor gets up there, he gives her the shot, 2 seconds. It takes 2 seconds. And the doctor said, wow, I wish all my patients were like you. And honestly, Mother didn't feel it, and chances are she had already forgot about it, that was going to be a shot, and then she probably just thought they were looking at her eye. So maybe I should not be telling her, giving her the updates.
No,
I wouldn't do that to Mom because I didn't want her to be, scared.
Combative.
Or tell it like it is. So anyway, let me tell you. Okay, you remember last week we did the numbers game, and Sarah, was it Sarah? Got this? I think it was Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
number last name.
So anyway, she lives in my area. She probably lives closer to this place than I do. And she said, I want somebody that's out of state to have this, since they won't have the opportunity to have something. She says, I can go there and get one for myself. Since she's so close. She said, so thanks, Sarah Broom, for giving y'all the opportunity to do this. She said, I'll just run by there and get one from Eli. And she said, I want somebody out of state to get it. So if Rebecca, I doubt Rebecca is here, but closer to the end of this live stream, maybe Rebecca will check in and we'll do it again because I want it to be fair. I want it to be fair. Now, how was your day today?
It was fine.
Just fine?
Yeah.
Just lovely?
Just work.
Checks in the mail?
Yeah.
Okay. This was from October the 16th, 1980. I don't know what that is. But anyway, let's face it, we're all getting older. On second thought, let's not face it. Happy birthday, love, Terry. That was from my sister. And I had kept it. Now, speaking of keeping things. Oh, there's Sarah. We was just talking about you, Sarah. How sweet it was for you not to take the prize and let somebody from out of state get it. All right. I have this. I found this. It's from my cousin Jennifer. Jennifer, are you here? Hey, Jen, you here? Jen, I talked to Jen earlier, and she was telling me a funny story. I'll share it with y'all. But she had company coming, so she may not be able to jump on. But I told her I'd go ahead and read this. Jennifer wrote me a letter, July 24th, 1981. I graduated in 82, so I was in the 11th grade. Well, no, I was going into the 12th grade. Now, there's a lot of names in here, and I'm not going to say the names because Jennifer don't want to be embarrassed, because we all had crushes on everybody back then. And so, and some of these people are still around, and there's on her Facebook page, and she don't want to be embarrassed. And I told her, I said, if there is a girl's name in here, I will say Sally Sue. And there's like several girls' names, but they're all going to be called Sally Sue. If there is a boy in here, I'm going to call him, I don't know, Slick. Okay, because she doesn't want to be embarrassed. Says, dear Vicky, I'm sorry I haven't wrote sooner, but you know how it is around here. I'm real sorry about Tommy, what all happened. Tommy was the little boy in my trailer park that drowned. So this is about when that happened. I found out that Slick, remember him, is going with Sally Sue. I don't really care because Wednesday night I got a date with Slick.
Slick number 2.
He's 20 years old. And then Saturday night, I got a date with Slick, another Slick.
Slick number 3, yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember him? I don't remember. I got a senior portrait I showed you. I guess this week has just been my lucky week. The other night I was in town and Slick waved at me and she drew a little heart. I'm sure you remember, and I'll just say Slick. I went to the movie the other night and seen The Clash of the Titans. You've got to go see that. It was real good. I remember the name, The Clash of the Titans, but we didn't get to go anywhere. Let's see. Sally Sue, a friend of mine, is having a skating party Tuesday night. If you can come. I want you to come. That's why I invited you. Sally Sue wants you to come too. And now in big letters. Now then, time for some bad news. Oh. And there's an arrow to the next page. Y'all remember this is before cell phones and Facebook. Probably, yeah. Did we even have? No, we didn't even have internet. So this is how you contacted people. We're almost sure we're moving to Louisiana. Daddy is buying an 80-foot trailer for $6,000. It'll be 5 miles away from his job. We'll be back up every weekend. We're not selling the house. Thank the Lord. If we move, it'll be in 2 weeks. Bobo and Charlotte are moving too. Now that's her sister and her brother and sister-in-law. Let's see. Mother told me to tell you that. I think I could probably say this name. Anyway, it's one of Jennifer's uncles was going to give Terry some clothes because one of Jennifer's cousins was a little bit older than Terry. Yeah, we got hand-me-downs. Now, there was nobody bigger than me in our little group. My sister got hand-me-downs from Jennifer's cousins, Debbie's. Look at here. So Terry was dressed fancy. Now I did get some clothes from my friend Cheryl, who, I'm 5'4". She was 6 feet. So they worked out really well for me. Let's see. I see here. Let me see. We got celebrities in the house. Hello, friends. I'm sitting at the computer to work on today's video, and I'm happy that my friend Vicky can keep me company while I work. Woo, celebrities in the house. Hey, Janice. Yeah, Janice, we're not as fancy as you are, so just hang with us, okay? Hang with us.
We just talk.
Anyway, she writes.
She mostly talks.
She writes, so-and-so has got some clothes for Terry. Love you. Right back soon. Love, Jennifer. That is precious. I am so glad that I kept that little letter. And Jennifer said, well, I kind of sounds like I was a little boy crazy, Vicky. I said, well, we all were. Because when you realize that you're not going to marry Sean Cassidy and David Cassidy from the Partridge family, and you have to lower your standards. So I was going to marry this guy named Slick, and I never went out with Slick. I just met him through Jennifer. I'm so glad I didn't marry Slick. I wouldn't have the life I have now.
Yeah. Fancy life.
Fancy life. Fancy life. Now, I was going to tell y'all something. What was it?
There's no telling.
Well, lo and behold, let me tell you about Jennifer. Okay. At Jennifer's church, they have carved the pumpkins. So I guess they were having a thing at their church. And so Jennifer said she worked and worked and worked with her grandbaby carving the pumpkins. And they got there, and this year they're not having the carving the pumpkin contest. She said, I lost my mind trying to carve a pumpkin and run up there to church, and they didn't have the pumpkin. She said, I told my grandbaby, she said, we're gonna take this to another person's house. We're gonna get this entered into a contest somewhere. I'm still waiting to marry Paul McCarthy. Sean Cassidy wouldn't have as good. Let's see. Well, at one time I thought I was going to marry. This is back in my younger days. I'm in 12, 13. I was going to marry. What was that baseball player? Like George Brett. I just knew that if I could figure out how to get out of that trailer park and get to his house and knock on his door, he would marry me. There again, glad it didn't work out. Let's see. Cindy, I don't know if I've ever carved a pumpkin, but Rebecca does it with the children. They carve those pumpkins.
I don't think I've ever carved one.
I don't know. Okay. We have 22 people on. Well, 19. And Janice, last week we had a little contest. Now, Eli made this. It is a little pumpkin.
He blows glass.
He blows glass. And in one of our videos, it shows Eli making a pumpkin. It's not a little pumpkin like this. So we had a contest, and it was whoever could pick a number closest to the number that Rebecca picked, they would get this. And Sarah Broom won. Now, Sarah Broom lives in our area. So she said she thought it would be better if someone from out of town, out of state, would have a chance to win this. So she told me, she says, do the thing again. And because I can go by and see Eli and pick one out myself. Or, she could even have Eli make one for her. Bring your checkbook. So anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to text Rebecca, and I'm going to say, pick a number. And she's going to text me a number. Okay? Don't do it yet. Let me get over here and say, text me a number 1 through 100. Text me.
You did 50 last time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Text me a number 1 through 50. Text me a number 1 through 50. All right, I'm going to put it down. Turn my phone down, and let her text it before anybody starts to guess. Do y'all remember when I said that I sent out my manuscripts to somebody and out in Texas, and they sent me it looked like a crime scene? Well, I found that, and this was
your first book, wasn't it?
This was October the 14th, 2003. Let me see if I can. Can y'all see all those red marks in there.
See that?
Well, they in there. Let me see if I can get one close up to it. Y'all see all them red marks? Look like a crime scene. I don't know. Let's see. So now we know when I sent it, because I couldn't remember. That was 2003. So I wrote these before 2003. Now, this is Chris's great grandparents. Can y'all see that? Now, is this the one who went down? Who was that?
That was Usti.
Who was that?
That was Bayless.
This
was Touchstone.
Oh, this was his mama's
dad.
His mama's dad and mother. That's where that height come in. What was he, 5 foot?
No, she was really tall.
Oh, really? Let's see. And look at you now, a famous author. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Oh, let's see what's been going on with y'all.
Funny thing about it, they called him. His name was Big Daddy.
His name was Big Daddy.
That's what I always thought was funny about him. He wasn't little. She just really tall.
That's hilarious, Big Daddy. Well, I guess back then.
Or Big Papa, I think.
Oh, Big Papa.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going to see the glass in person before Christmas. He is talented for sure. Good luck, everybody. Well, she hasn't texted me a number yet.
But she will.
I know, but I want to make sure I get a number. Hold on. Janice, what you doing? What's your video going to be about?
Probably not showing old pictures.
I ain't got anything else to talk about. I done talked about Mom and Jennifer.
Well, me and Cliff, we rode the tractor for an hour and a half. I had to turn it around a couple of times.
All right, we're just gonna have to wait till she does. Let's see. It's a day in the life video, just a normal day for us. Yep. I was gonna ask you something, Janice.
Don't do it on here.
Well, no, I can't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was. Let's see. I guess we got 19 people on. See, Janice, we moving on up in the world. We did make it to 30 one time. At least I think we did.
Yeah, last week, wasn't it?
Sarah said she's been hyping me. I even Googled what it means, but not sure what it means. Hey, Debbie, have Janice pick the number. Okay. Yeah. Well, Janice may want to play.
Yeah, let her play.
Yeah, Janice may want to play. Yeah, Janice may want to play. I guess we could ask Eli to pick a number. You've motivated her to be an aspiring. Let's see. Oh, wait. I wanted to tell you that Sarah is researching how to get her first book printed up. You've motivated her to be an aspiring. Oh, I'm so happy. She'll probably be really good. Really good. Oh, wait. I got the number.
Oh.
So, tell me what's your number, 1 to 50.
Just pick a number 1 to 50.
Pick a number 1 to 50 and write it on there.
Make sure ain't nobody got the same number.
Yeah, we have to make sure nobody has the same number. And how this is if 2 people, say the number was 5. If somebody picked 4 and somebody picked 6, then we'd have a draw off between those 2. So we get to do this twice. Sarah, I hope it's because you don't like it. Oh my goodness gracious.
I like it.
Oh, I do too. I was just picking with Sarah. I thought it was the sweetest thing. Guess who that is? These smell like old pictures. Yep. The time Mama let me do my own hair for my picture.
Well.
But at least I didn't look like Loretta Lynn. Now this one's precious. Isn't that just precious? I was so pretty back then. Tell you what. It is obviously that there was no styling going on in the trailer park. Oh, I had to take a Medicare call. What did I miss? Okay, Sandra, we're redoing the numbers game. Rebecca has picked a number. She has put it on the telephone. And we're waiting we're doing this one again because Sarah was nice enough to say, let somebody else from outside of the area have an opportunity to win this because she lives pretty close. She lives somewhere close. Let's see.
I gotta see what that says. Okay.
So we will announce the winner after everybody has done their choosing. And then whoever wins, all you got to do is email me. Am I talking too loud? Did we tell them you lost that hearing aid again?
I only lost it for 30 minutes or so.
30 minutes is a long time if you go out there looking, and it was longer than that.
We found it.
Actually, he found it. He found it because we looked front yard, backyard,
It's got
in the garage.
It's got a thing that says find your hearing aid, and it kept telling me it was here.
Yeah, it'd tell us it was
here. But it
here.
don't get like within the inches. It gets within 30 feet.
Yeah.
And
it's
not
surrounding
real big.
area. They'll tell you in the surrounding area where it is. Let's see. We got 18 people on. I wish
Let me see if anybody had the same number. You have to go back up. I think that was the first one.
Cindy was the first. Cindy had 25, number 25. Kathy had 11. JC had 47. Rhonda had 37. Amanda had 38. And that's the last. That's the last. The last ones who were putting a number. Yeah. Hey, what else is going on with you this week?
I don't know. Mold.
Oh, that said mold. So we don't have mold.
I'm old this week.
Yeah. Rebecca.
I filled my back last week with a sneeze.
He sneezed and pulled his back out. I laughed, but I tried to get out of the chair. I couldn't even raise my arm for 3 days.
Yeah. You know you're old when you hurt yourself with a sneeze.
I said, I'm not calling 911. My husband sneezed. Now he can't get up. Oh, no.
I can get up. It just hurt.
It just hurt. We've been busy, but Mother enjoyed her birthday. Oh, thank you, Kathy. She had wards again today.
Really?
Mm-hmm. She did.
I believe she likes it.
She had the opportunity to go to let's see, Debbie picked 43. She had the opportunity to go to Movie Star or another hamburger place she hadn't tried. I said, Mother, they have good French fries too. She said, I think I'll just go to Ward's. They got soft French fries. And so I went back through Ward's. And the people in there said, "Did you enjoy your party?" Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Billy took her a cake up there yesterday because Billy always visits on Sunday, and half of it was eaten. He bought it for the nurses, and when we was walking out to go to her appointment, I took the cake with me and dropped it off at the nurse's desk. I don't want to end up in ICU again. What's her favorite thing to eat there, Amanda? It is the French fries. She gets the same thing every time. She gets the chili cheese hamburger. It's called a little one. And she gets the French fries. Now, today she had her green tea, so she didn't want the drink. But since it comes in the combo, I got the tea. I said, I'll just get some tea, Mother. And she was happy with that. But she gets the same thing every time, Amanda. Every time. And sometimes she'll eat it all, and sometimes she'll eat half of it and save it. Yeah. Yeah. Went in there, what day ago? Wednesday. I went in there and she had rearranged her room.
Oh, no.
And I went in there today and she had rearranged her room again. She rearranges her room all the time. I mean, all the time. She does. She's always rearranged furniture, and I can't really say anything. I like to rearrange furniture too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Well, I hate that Janice is here and we're just boring today. Y'all got any questions for us? Janice ain't want to ever come back. It's boring over here, she's gonna say. Oh my goodness.
I think we're just tired.
I think we're tired too. Rebecca, she called me and right before, and we had youngins scattered to kingdom come around here. And of course, Clifford wants to go ride his little tractor out there. What's the next food challenge? I am going to bake a loaf of bread. I got my what new book are you working on? Working on getting. Yeah, I'm still just trying to edit. That's it. Are the kids excited about Halloween? I think so.
Well, they come dressed today.
Yeah, because Rebecca, the junior auxiliary, is doing some sort of Halloween thing somewhere.
Trunk and
yeah.
treat.
Has Junie and Rebecca met? What does that mean? Has Junie and Rebecca met? I missed something.
I don't know.
Dumb it down, Debbie. I can't figure it out. Let's see. To write, I literally have to have my house clean, a day of no noise, none whatsoever, and then usually the next day I can write. Are you still enjoying your birthday present? Yes, I am. I am enjoying it, and the kids were like, "You got something new, honey." And then I got another cabinet too. Rebecca gave me a gift certificate to Janice's Rebecca. Oh no, I don't think they've seen each other.
Oh, they may have. She's seen them on video.
Yeah, she's seen them on video, but no, hadn't.
Not that I know of.
Nope. Oh, I was going to tell you, Rebecca, she meal prepped this week because we got a busy week coming up. Let's see. Today she had the junior auxiliary thing. Tuesday and Thursday is the Nutcracker. No. I'm sorry. Tuesday and Thursday is the Russian Ballet Company that Junie's a part of, and then something else. Clifford has a birthday party on Saturday. I don't know, but Juniper, the other day, Rebecca was meal prepping and she brought us some stuff over, and that's what we're going to have for supper. She made several little casseroles and some soup and stuff, and she made Junie a banana bread. And Junie said, let me see what Junie said. Oh, She said something about,
Well, I know what you said.
what was it she said?
You need to get Honey's recipe.
You need to get Honey's recipe. I can't believe she said that. I can't find it, but
You on the Rebecca's, not the.
Oh, was it in the house one? Was it in the family one?
Mm-hmm.
So I made banana muffins and was so proud of them. And Junie ate one so fast. She stopped after her first bite and said, Mom, maybe you should ask for Honey's recipe. oh my goodness. Let's see.
But she is a good cook. Rebecca is, or both of them.
Well, Becky is a good cook. She really is. She used to meal prep every week. Every week. Let's see, that would be fun to see. Yes, Debbie, it would, seeing them together. One of these days I'm going to show up. We're going to ride through, knock on Janice's door. As long as she'll let's see. I'm gonna sit down at the table and get me a cup of coffee and hope and pray she hadn't cooked no deer meat for supper. Or what is it? Lamb and deer meat. I had never had that before.
Lamb.
You like lamb?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to cook it, but I've eaten it a few times.
I'd never eaten a lamb or deer. Well, no, take that back. I have had a
I like
hamburger.
deer too, but she won't eat it. So.
I had a hamburger and it was half deer and half beef. And I think they told me it was hamburger until I'd ate it.
And like you liked it.
But I did eat that buffalo burger. I did step outside my box. Greek lamb dish is fantastic. I'm going to take your word for it, JC. We haven't gotten any deer this year, Vicki. We could butcher one of the sheep. No, thank you. No. Wait, sheep is lamb, right? Sheep
yeah.
Okay, sheep is lamb. Here.
Mutton's the actual term for sheep meat.
Well, look at you being all smart.
That's an agriculture thing coming out,
Oh.
That was the ag assistant, or whatever you call it.
Yep. All right. Has everybody got their numbers in? Janice, pick a number now. Who knows? You may win this prize. Let's see. Swing through Maryland and pick me up. I think I got a relative that lives in Maryland. Is Maryland near Washington, D.C.?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got one. My brother came to visit for a bit today. Oh, did you enjoy your visit with your brother? Let's see. Lamb is Janice's favorite. I've seen the leg of lamb, rack of lamb.
Rack of lamb too. Yeah, that's like I guess that's the real. I'm not sure about that, but I've eaten that too. It's pretty good.
Well,
but it's not that common here. You can get it, but I don't know how to cook it, so I don't get it. And you won't eat deer meat, so I used to grill it, and when Eli was at home, he'd eat it with me. But I'm not gonna cook it if you ain't gonna eat it.
Well, I remember we just didn't step outside the box. We had chicken and beef and pork and oysters. Usually when Daddy had been drinking, he wanted fried oysters. Ugh. And we used to chunk those things when Mom and Daddy wasn't looking. We'd chuck them in the garbage can.
I don't eat oysters. That's the only thing I've ever been sick on.
Mm. And the other day, my sister sent a message out in the big group family text thread. And she said, "We got some oysters. Who wants some?" And I was like, "Who are you? Don't you remember we've been throwing those things away? And Billy eats them now." It's like, "Ooh, no. No, thank you."
I was on the shrimp boat when I was a kid. We'd eat them raw. And I got sick.
Raw oysters?
Yeah. Well, that's what most people eat them. I got sick on them, I ain't never been able to eat them since.
We took the kids down to Key West, and we all sat around. It was a restaurant on the pier, on the pier, and it didn't have windows. It had
Like a patio.
Well, you could sit inside the restaurant, and they just raised up these boards that they had windows. So there was shutters. There was no glass or anything. So you were actually listening to the outside, and it was so nice. And we had Casey and Eli, Rebecca,
Sky, wasn't it?
Sky, and I can't remember who else it was, but they all tasted a raw oyster.
Eli eats them, I think, still.
Okay, Kathy said she ate 10 goldfish, and then she said goldfish crackers. I kid you not. The boys, somebody ate a goldfish, and it wasn't at my house, but I heard about it. Somebody in the group ate a goldfish.
I've done that.
You ate a goldfish? Do I even know you?
Well, there was alcohol involved. It was a dare, probably.
Let's see. I grew up eating a lot of liver. Oh, Mama did them chicken livers.
I've eaten alligator and turtle. My Uncle Stanley was a Cajun. He could actually make turtle taste good. He cooked it in sauce pecan. And it was actually pretty good.
And I see all these Alaskan homestead. Oh, go ahead.
He cooked it for like 3 days and put enough spices in there. You could probably make anything taste good.
There wasn't no amount of ketchup that you could cover them chicken livers and that.
I'm not a big Oregon meat eater. I guess you'd call that, like gizzards and stuff.
I told y'all when Eli went through Africa, he said he had never been so glad to eat a piece of chicken and not an organ, because organ meat there was the thing you served the guest. He said, I've eaten eyeballs and livers, and he said, I just wanted a chicken leg. Just give me a chicken leg. I don't want nothing else that's from an organ.
Alligator's not bad.
Never had that either.
You have to, haven't you?
No, I hadn't had no. We didn't have alligators in the trailer park. Although y'all got to visit me for a short visit. Oh, and Sandra said it's 42. Did you put
somebody's 42? I didn't.
So anyway, we could probably close it up early since we're not doing it. We ain't doing much of nothing. All right, I'm going to reveal the number.
Did Janice get a number?
Janice, did you pick a number? Did everybody pick a number that wants to pick a number? My late husband ate frog legs, gator, tail, turtle, chicken, gizzards, deer meat. I'm just now.
I've eaten frog legs, gator, turtle. I don't like chicken gizzards, and I do like deer meat.
One time, my brother Bill, he had to go down to my Aunt Marie's, and she cooked something called tripe.
I know what that is.
And Billy said he chewed and chewed and chewed.
His stomach.
Said you never could get that soft enough to swallow.
His stomach.
I'm so glad I wasn't with him. That was back in the day when your aunts and uncles said, sit down and eat, boy. You sit down and eat.
Yeah. It's either that or nothing, probably.
I've heard people eating cow tongue.
Oh, yeah.
I've
eaten just about every part of the cow, but maybe not that on purpose.
Y'all, I don't know. I may starve if we.
You won't starve. You get hungry enough, you eat any of that.
I guess so. I guess I'll be knocking on Janice's door.
Well, my grandfather, he was born in 1898 and was joined the service pretty early, but he said there was that to the day he died, after he got grown, he would not eat a sweet potato.
Oh yeah.
But he said that's what kept him alive. He said that's all we had. You know, because there wasn't refrigeration, and I mean, there wasn't any deer in Mississippi at that time, and they kill a hog, you know, and it wasn't as much cattle then. There was cows, but it was mostly for the milk.
Yeah.
You know, people did have cows, but, you know, and a lot of them were what they call free range back then. And they also, when he was a kid, people would fence around their house. You know, like you would have miles on our farm, everything was fenced. But back then it was free range, and you docked the ears or you branded them or whatever. And the fence was to keep the cows out of your yard.
Oh, yeah.
Because they went everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, and then you just rounded them up, you know. But yeah, he said it was a different when you just fenced around the house, keep the cows and sheep and goats and stuff.
All right. So grocery prices keep going up. We might be dirt down the road. I guess I just hadn't been hungry enough to eat.
Well, I don't not going to pursue the alligators, and I have jumped off on top of them and caught them, but
yeah,
I ain't going to do that no more unless I just have to get our YouTube followers up.
Yeah.
I might do it for that. Yeah.
Down from in Brooklyn, down from my Aunt Linnell and Uncle Chick. Yeah, I said that. Uncle Chick, Aunt Linnell. There was a man across the street who had a pet alligator at the end of his driveway. He had a little pond, and he had a little chain around that alligator. This was, what?
I know that thing.
70s. Yeah.
I know it was there 20 or 30 years.
Yeah.
And it's huge.
Yeah. I didn't, we'd just ride by because he's like, that's not normal, a pet alligator. And yes, Sandra, we got you. 42. Yeah. Yep. I just can't see having a pet alligator. You're never going to hear the sentence, Vicky and Chris got something that could eat you as a pet. No, that's not going to be Chris and Vicky. No.
That's the thing I got about snakes is these people have these snakes in their house that can kill you.
I don't want no snake in my house.
I mean, them snakes, they got to get a certain size, but they constrictors, they choke you out. Mm-mm. I don't want anything in my house that can kill me.
No.
Other than a crazy wife sometimes,
I've always said Chris has got little blood droplets all over this house, and if he disappeared, they would suspect I did something to him because there is little bitty top. He's always injured, always. No, I won't see a snake near my house. My neighbor had a snake. Yeah.
Oh, I would.
And she moved. I hope she didn't just turn that thing loose. Did I? Y'all remember?
Really?
Y'all remember? Way back, towards the beginning of this YouTube experience that we have, we were smelling something in the backyard. Y'all remember that? I said something smelled dead, and we thought maybe our dog Mia had ate the neighbor's cat, and we couldn't find it, because it was smelling. Come to find out, it was a dead fox, and the neighbor had something to do with a school project or something. I can't remember what her degree was in, but she had a dead fox in the backyard, and then she went. In her class, they went to South America or something, studied abroad, and she forgot it was there, and it started stinking. That's what we were smelling. Yes, you thought it was the neighbor's cat. Yep, Cindy. I know Cindy's going to remember.
Yeah.
I know Cindy's going to remember. Okay, we're coming up on 54 minutes. Now, the number is. Oh, my battery's low. All right, we got some stuff up there. All right. Let's turn it around so everybody can see the number. Heavens forbid. All right, I'm going to turn it around. Can you see the number?
Got it.
Well, where is the number?
37, wasn't it? It was 37, wasn't it?
Well, I can't find it. Heavens to Betsy.
It's over here on that side,
I know,
it's 37. Somebody had it.
I can't.
It's the glare, babe.
It's the glare. Anyway, the number is 37. I don't know what. Oh, there it is.
Somebody had it because I wrote it down.
Who had 37?
Roll back up there.
Well, they'll tell us.
Well, if they still here. But...
Are you going to watch football?
Yeah. I don't even know who's playing.
Hey, somebody said to me, Rhonda. Rhonda had 37.
No, I think I'm going to watch baseball.
Well, I'm just going to go in there and do nothing. I'm going to do nothing.
I'll watch go back and forth.
Oh, okay, Rhonda. You know the drill. Email me your address because I don't keep them. I don't want anybody to think I'm stalking them, except for Janice. I am stalking Janice. But if you'll email me your address, and I will get this baby shipped out. So Rhonda, did you write Rhonda's name down? You better write Rhonda's name down. Rhonda, where's her last name?
I don't know.
Litterick. Did I say it right? Rhonda Litterick. I'm sure I've sent you some stuff. Litterick.
ICK.
Well, there we go.
There you go.
Congratulations, Rhonda.
Yep.
There you go, Janice. That's just a boring time today.
We didn't have a lot.
We didn't have a whole lot to talk about. We're tired. We are tired.
I should have shaved. I look like I'm homeless.
We didn't have time to say we was chasing Clifford on.
That's true.
I looked out there, and he had his Ninja Turtle outfit on with the little Ninja Turtle mask, and he was going up the slide with the big old beach ball, and the beach ball fell. At least he didn't fall off the slide, and he said, "Honey, go get the ball." And I went out there to get the ball. Next thing I knew, I'm in charge of the swinging him on that little thing that goes round and round and round and round. Yeah. Clifford has a birthday coming up on Saturday. It's the Star Wars theme.
He'll be 4.
He will be 4 years old.
It's unbelievable how smart he is.
4 years old. And then next weekend, Juniper has a birthday. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Janice.
Maybe by next week, at least shave.
Yeah, maybe we'll. I did wash my hair. So, yeah. But this is about as fancy as I'm going to get. All right. Let's see. Which team are you picking?
Somebody's asking. I don't know. I like both. I'm kind of going with the Dodgers, I think.
Who's playing?
The Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays.
Wait, didn't it used to be the New York Dodgers?
Oh, that was a long time ago, huh?
Oh.
Like in the 50s.
Oh, well, I wouldn't remember that.
I don't know how long ago. It's been a long time. You just heard it, I guess.
I guess so. Well, we got 1 minute.
I think it was the only reason I'm going with the Dodgers. I like both of them because they're American. And I got nothing against Canada.
Wait.
Toronto's in Canada.
Wait, how could that be?
That's because that's
no
where
offense
it is.
to Canada, but I thought baseball was like American.
No, that's the only that I know of.
Well, why don't they have like from Mexico or Japan or
That's
Europe?
probably coming one day, but
Really?
the Blue Jays have been there a long time. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Johan.
Where is Johan? Did someone? Oh, we missed Johan.
What's this?
And our words of wisdom. You know, we change clocks. Wait a minute. We're all going to be assaulted next week. Assaulted? What does that mean? Well, I don't want to be assaulted. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Dumb it down, Amanda. Good night, Cindy. I'm so glad you're my friend. All right.
Enjoyed it.
We enjoyed it. Thank y'all for coming.
This was the boring one tonight.
Yeah, we just didn't have a whole lot. We just didn't have a whole lot to do. Sorry about that. We'll try to make up for it next week. Maybe. All right.
See y'all.
Night, y'all.
Oh.